your time, but I'm asking you officially, challenging you and your lot, provide one example of an ayah between the 26 so-called Qur'ans that are absent in one and present in another. An ayah. Unless you do that, then you should stop talking this kind of things you're talking. You all need to know how to talk about evidence. So, are you going to provide to us an ayah difference, present or absent?
This is not acceptable right now. Your brother already stepped in and then spoke behalf of you, and your other brother is speaking.
I'm putting it straight to you.
But you're still, but that doesn't detract from the fact that you didn't answer my question. Let's get down. Let's stop beating around the bush. You didn't answer my question. What is the extra ayah in the Quran? What is the missing ayah in the Quran?
Thank you.
You know, and what is the difference in meaning? Okay, so for example, in the Hafs Quran. Okay. So in the Hafs version, okay, when we recite Surah Al-Fatiha, we say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. In the Warsh, Maliki Yawmiddin. Tell me what is the difference? What is the difference in the two?
Where is the ayah absent or present?
Yeah, that's the meat of the question, of the issue. What is the message? Okay, so you have Hafs and you have Warsh, okay? Well, Hafs Quran and a Warsh Quran. What is the ayah that is missing from the Warsh Quran that you can find in the Hafs Quran?
Or Khalad ones.
And what is the extra ayah that you can find in the Hafs Quran that you cannot find in the Warsh Quran? Can I get an answer to that? And of course, I don't have enough time to hammer my question about the Bible.
You do.
The question about Matthew's zombies has not been answered. I want a straight answer. Why was this such a mighty miracle not recorded, attested by any contemporary witness?
Including Mark and Luke and John.
Yeah, you know?
Very simple question.
Yeah, it's a very simple question. I want an answer. Why is there no?
Why not gonna look to translation? The translation of the Quran every.
Can you tell me why there is no record of Matthew's resurrection? Yeah.
It's amazing that even though your brothers helped you, you failed to answer my questions.
Oh, sorry.
So you won't find Matthew's zombies and those variants of the Quran.
I'm having this.
You have your time. We're not interrupting
Yeah,
you.
but let him to listen to me. I'm making
listening.
quiet.
He's listening, yes.
Because he's not listening. He's not answering.
We're waiting
my
for the answer.
questions.
We're waiting
So,
for the answer. Yeah.
Questions are repeating again. There is no answer. Why Surah 9 verse 128 and 129 is not exactly the same?
Well, what's the difference? What is the difference
You
between
don't
the
even
two?
know
I'm
that.
asking
It's
you.
my turn. It's
No,
my
no,
turn.
you're challenging us. You're making a claim. You're saying there's a difference.
It's
If you're
my
making.
turn. It's my turn. Open the Sahih Bukhari 509 and open the Quran.
You tell her jokingly.
You will see the differences. You will see the differences.
It doesn't answer the question. This is how you do it. It's PKs, yeah.
Can you please tell me again, regarding the page, what are the versions of the Surah 25 Muhammad recited? It looks like I have to give up on you since you failed to respond any of my basic questions. So, you didn't answer today, why do you follow a Quran which was given birth around 9th century, 800s, Hafs Quran? Can you please give me your sources? Why did you pick the Hafs Quran over Warsh Quran? Why did you pick the Hafs Quran versus Qalun's Quran? Also, let me
Sister, I read Warsh.
sorry, it's my turn.
I can read for you.
Exactly.
Wonderful, Mr. Brothers.
Let her speak.
Why doesn't she follow Codex Sinaiticus?
Surah 5 verse 6.
Ask him,
Surah
please.
5 verse 6. In Hafs Quran it's Lamastun. In Khalaf Quran it is Lamastun.
They sound exactly the same to me.
They are exactly the same, isn't it? But one of them is touched by hand, other one is touched in a sexual sense. So, since both of them applies in your practical daily life as a Muslim, which one do you follow? Which one do you follow? So, what are your languages, please? Please answer my question, which I ask you maybe 10 questions, 10 times, no answer, and respond to this one.
Look, the reason I follow... Okay, first of all, we don't follow versions of the Quran, okay? We recite versions of the Quran, we hear recitations of versions of the Quran. I happen to come from South Asia. Our tradition is Hafs. But if I happen to go to North Africa, I'll pray behind a North African imam. They have no problem at all. And so many times I've prayed behind imams who say Maliki Yawmiddin. They don't say Maliki Yawmiddin. Because I know this is not a different Quran.
Maliki is Hafs.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. So the differences that she's pointing to are irrelevant, they're trivial, they're nonsensical. Unlike the discrepancies that you find in the Bible. Unlike the historical nonsense that you find in the Bible. Okay? Again, explain to me, Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew says, wait a minute, both Matthew, listen to this carefully, both Matthew and Luke, they say,
Go ahead.
both Matthew and Luke, they say that Jesus was born when Herod was the king of Israel, correct? Right. But Luke says that when Mary was pregnant and she moved from Nazareth to Bethlehem, it happened in the year of the census of Quirinius.
What's the scripture?
Quirinius was the governor of Syria at that time. He did not become governor of Syria until after Herod died. After Herod died, he was succeeded by Herod Archelaus, and 6 years after that, the Romans annexed Judea, and the Quirinius became the governor, and then he instituted a census. So we're looking at a historical contradiction, my friends, a gap of 10 years, a decade. None of this has been explained. There's no satisfactory explanation for this.
She one from the zombies and the variants of the Quran.
Okay, so read the nativity. Read the nativity that is reported by Matthew.
Sir, your time is up. Your time is up now.
You're a devil. You're a devil.
You did not answer
my question.
You're right, everyone knows.
I asked questions 10 times. I asked you questions 10 times.
I didn't answer you.
No answer to my questions. No answer to my questions.
Excuse me, did I answer her question or not?
She's Jay's right-hand woman.
You are recorded. Don't lie. Did I ask you any questions regarding what is the variations in the Surah 1? No, I didn't ask you that question.
Oh, no.
I asked you, who are the people who made that decision that Surah 1 is supposed to be part of the Quran?
She's so horrible.
You did not answer that question.
She's so horrible.
So, Surah 9,
You know
verse
I'm a mate fight,
128 and
yeah.
129. Just open your hadith, open your Quran, put them together, you will see they are not the same. Why not? Why not? So,
Why not?
Because the differences aren't important. I already answered that.
Regarding the Surah 5 verse 6, you did not even mention that. You start talking about the Malik versus Malik. I am not talking about that.
What are you
I'm
talking
not
about?
talking about that.
What are you talking about, you Spaniard?
If you listen to me, you will know what I am talking about. If you just waste your time calling people names, and it is the same gentleman who came and attacked me.
I didn't attack you, I took your book. I took your false Quran out of your hand. You got your false Quran in your hand.
Regarding the message,
You took your false Quran in your
I
hand.
responded that questions regarding
Okay, let's hear her answer about
the
Matthew.
history of the crucifixion event written by historians and written in the Bible written by the historians. Yet you deny that. Why are you bothered that much? That how many people who are resurrected from that
Her voice is
is
like her
not in the historical account? Why do you bother that? I really don't know if historians mention that or not. I don't have any name who I can give it to you.
Why not?
My question
Why
is,
not?
why do you question that part? With knowing there are the historical events made into the Quran, unhistorical events made into the Quran, yet Quran failed to mention that. For example, you talked about the dates and the places and then persons. Mecca doesn't even exist in the time of Muhammad. How are you going to do that? 120 years of gap, 110 years of gap. But that's not the topic. So, my question still stands. Surah 9, Surah 5, understand the mistake.
You're a liar. Lady, you're a liar.
I'm sorry, that is an absolute lie.
Lady, you're a liar.
Mecca did exist during the time of the Prophet. So if she denies the existence of Mecca, why does she not deny the existence of the Prophet Muhammad? You know, let's go that far. Anyway, well, you get your turn. Okay, hold on a second.
She's horrible. I bet she's not even married to him.
Okay. Hafs and Warsh, that's what she said to me. Mecca existed in the No, it's not from Muhammad. It's from Ibrahim. From Adam.
Okay, so her first objection, I already answered that. Okay, she said, why are we? Okay, why? So she asked, why do we deny the historicity of the crucifixion of Jesus when it has been attested by many secular authors? Wasn't that your question? Why do we deny the crucifixion of Jesus? Right, when other contemporary authors have attested to it. Isn't that what you're trying to say? All right, and I already answered it. I told you, because you're only giving part of the Quranic version. The Quran does not just say that Jesus was not killed or crucified. He also says, وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ. In other words, it was made to appear to them so. So if it was made to appear to them so the contemporary historical record would not be different. So whether Jesus was crucified or a man resembling Jesus was crucified, the historical record would be the same. You would not expect a historian to say, oh, you know what, they say Jesus was crucified, but it wasn't Jesus, it was somebody resembling him. How would you expect a witness or a historian to know something like that? So the question is ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. And I've answered that. But somehow it went over her head.
There weren't no witnesses at the crucifixion. There were no witnesses at the
It was made to appear to them so. That's all it means.
Has she answered your question about an extra ayah present or absent in any of the Quran?
Well, she hasn't. No, she hasn't.
I can guarantee
She won't. She won't find a single one.
Yeah, she grows old.
I do ask her why she doesn't follow the Codex Sinaiticus, which she brought up.
Additional question.
In your time. Yeah.
Let's go through every single one of them.
Here's the thing.
Let's go through every single one of them.
Here's the thing. I don't know.
Horrible, horrible, nasty woman. That's what you are.
Okay, we don't need to get ad hominem, brother. Come on.
I am very much not part of this because I am asking questions that even over 10 times and this cannot answer the question. That's why they love to call me names. They love to do all the other things.
I didn't call you any names.
My question still stands and no answer. Can you please respond to Surah 5 verse 6? Can you please respond to Surah 9 verse 128 and 129? Can you please respond Surah 33 verse 23? Can you please respond Surah 25? Can you please respond where is the Quran of Abu Bakr? Where is the Quran of Uthman? Can you please respond why Muslims stick to Buddha in the time of Uthman and Abu Bakr? Sorry, in the time of Abu Bakr? Can you please tell me why did you pick the Hafs Quran, which does not go back to Muhammad in historical manuscripts? And also, can you just tell me how do you pick the Surah 5 verse 6 regarding the contact with the woman in sexual sense or in just handshake? Can you please comment on that? You did not talk about how the dialects end up in the Quran. End up in the time of Muhammad while they were not dogs. So all my questions are still stands and in somehow sadly there is no answer. When there is no answer, what happens? Muslims attacks the Bible. That's the only thing Muslims can do. Or other option is just attacking the other people in a personal sense. Awesome.
So this is a clear case of the pot calling the kettle black, or is it the other way around? I can't remember. So you cannot answer the questions that I put forth. Okay, well, let's not go into that. First question was what? Surah 5?
Look at that, they've got all laminated. They fear Islam so much.
Lamastum or lamastum. You touch in a sexual sense and you touch or handle just physically handle, right? Okay. So even no matter which version you follow, the end result is the same. So if you sexually touch a woman, okay, your wudu breaks. It's as simple as that. But where is the major deviation here? Where is the extra sentence in one version? Where is the missing sentence in the other version? Can anybody tell me that? She hasn't answered that yet. Again, I'm going to bring up Quirinian census, okay, and I'm going to bring up Matthew's zombies. She has not answered my question yet. Why is there no contemporary record of it? Okay, can anybody, any person in this audience answer that? Why is there no historical record? Probably because, what's that? Well, I'm asking you now, and you haven't answered me yet. Why? So because you answered my question with another question. That's not the proper way to do it. I'm asking you, why is there no historical record of the zombies that are recorded by Matthew as having been resurrected in Jerusalem and seen by so many people in broad daylight? Why is there no answer to that? Why is there no historical record of that? Why is there a 10-year chronological discrepancy between the birth of Jesus recorded in Luke and the birth of Jesus recorded in Matthew? If you
So, here's the thing.
The difference she's saying in 5-6.
Sir, don't do that. That's just...
No, he doesn't have the Quran with him.
He's capable.
This is the one she brings up. Wash your feet or wipe your feet.
Use the brain by God given to him. Here's the thing. My questions in somehow...
So that's the difference. Wash your feet or wipe your feet.
Here's the because you failed to answer any of my questions, I ask you lots of times, and lots of times. Here's the let's to practice. I know in Islam you do not shake my hand. Sir, can you shake my hand? No. Brother, can you shake my hand? Okay. If he was Muslim, does he need to go pray? Can he go pray like this or not, sir?
If he did, no. In my opinion, he doesn't have to. It doesn't break his wudu.
Okay. It doesn't break his wudu.
No.
Okay. Let's say, sake of the argument, I had a sex with him. Does he have to?
Yes, of course.
Does it break his wudu or not?
Break his wudu.
So, which Quran do you follow? One of them is he has to go sexual touching. Other one is the handle. Which one? So,
But the handle there.
Did you see there are differences?
No, yeah, no, this is not.
There are differences.
No.
So that's one example. Can you please tell me where is the Surah 115 and 116? Can you please answer my basic questions regarding the Surah 25? Can you please answer me my basic questions regarding Surah 9 verse 128 and
Surah 115 and 116.
Can you please answer my basic questions regarding the Surah 33 verse 23? Can you please answer my basic question? Why Quran has been corrupted by Muslims and for Muslims?
And Brother Hamza did it last week as well.
Why do you not follow the Half version and follow the Hafs version?
I follow both versions.
Why do you follow the Hafs version? Why do you follow the Hafs version?
I will lecture on my letter.
Also,
Their own Bible. What
Expose
they're criticizing
and
Last time when I asked her examples of example, she kept running away. Oh, tell me the dates of this and that. You know, if you are so scared, don't worry. If you don't have anyone to come and debate us, I will lecture on the letter.
But they both mean the same thing.
Don't worry. Okay?
But that's the way you're interpreting it.
This lie
In English, for example, when you say in the Bible it says no, the word no, what does it mean?
I asked you a very simple question. Does it
Answer
break
my
your-
question.
No,
What does the word no mean
Does
in the
it
Bible?
break your wudu or not? In one of them, it breaks the wudu. In other one, it breaks the wudu. That's a very simple question.
We'll see on that day, shall we?
Application is very different.
For you.
In Arabic, in the Arabic language, in the
Nothing more than you.
Arabic language,
Surah Maryam.
there is something called figure of speech, just like in any other language.
I'm challenging
So
you.
in this context, touching a woman means touching her sexually. Just like in the Bible, when it says Joseph did not know her,
So people
Joseph did not know Mary, okay, until she was conceived by the Holy Spirit. Conceived of the Holy Spirit. Know here does not mean knowledge. It means to know her sexually. It's a figure of speech. So in the Quran, when it says lamastum, it means, you know, or lamastum, okay? All right. In one sense, in one version, what it is, it's using a literal expression, but using it figuratively. In the other one is using it, you know, very, very explicitly as a sexual. No, I don't know why you're laughing about this. Did Joseph know Mary in a? Well, what does that mean? Joseph did not know Mary until she was conceived by the Holy Spirit. What does that mean? I'm not saying there's a contradiction. All I'm saying is, what does that mean? What does the Bible mean by that? Joseph did not know Mary. What does that mean? It means he didn't recognize her? He didn't know her eyes?
It's my turn, sir. It's my turn. So, it is sad, and sad. No answer to any of my questions.
Did you get an eye up?
One of the...
Not yet.
One of the,
No, I'm waiting. Not yet. No. We've waited a few months.
A verse different.
Nothing in that
My
big
turn.
suitcase
So
of
are you
yours.
going to listen to me, or are you going to have a conversation and then debates?
No answer yet though. No answer yet though. No answer in that.
So, my question is just failing to answer. It's a very sad day for Islam.
Good luck, bro.
It's a very sad day for Muslims. Because
Dead sad. I'm dead sad.
as Muslim says, yes, they are different.
I'm sad.
In one of the occasions, your voodoo doesn't break. In other occasions, your voodoo does break. But when it ends up in two different Qurans, and then answer is, oh, it's all fine. Oh, it's all fine.
We follow
Yes.
both of them.
You don't follow both of them.
Yes, we do.
Would that be okay?
We follow one literally and we follow the one figuratively.
It's
As
the
simple as
same
that.
verse.
Just went
It is
through.
the same verse. In one of them, in some
get out of here.
man writes literal form, in other one is the figurative form. That is the miracle of Islam. Just destroying the holy book of Muslims. That is just amazing.
Like Joseph knowing Mary, right?
Let me give you another example.
Say, did Joseph know Mary?
It's my turn. It's my turn. Can you please tell me Surah 3 verse 146? Your current Quran says Hatala, quote, and other Quran says were killed. Can you just tell me which one is the correct one? There are two different things. You go to war, you fight, you come back, you can be still alive. Regarding the Joseph, Mary or not, so that context. Yes, it talks about Joseph didn't know her in a sexual sense. They did not
Why do you
have
say
sex
that?
yet.
Who gives you the authority to
They
say
did not
that?
have sex yet. But I don't have any manuscripts which tells me Joseph didn't know her by the way, I am from village in Pakistan. You live in village in Jerusalem. That's not that context. I don't have any manuscripts which tells me, oh, Joseph came from Pakistan. I don't have any verses which says, manuscripts which says Joseph come from Jerusalem.
Time.
Okay, so that's not the answer to my question.
You're rather too mild, I'm sorry to say that. With people like this kind of hate preachers, you have to really hit the nail on the head.
But I know she's not going to answer my
Maybe that's how
question.
you are.
She's not going to answer my question. There's no point in even asking her. I asked her, okay, is there an extra verse? Is an extra verse, or is there a missing verse? She couldn't answer. She couldn't bring.
She would
one,
not
right?
answer. She would not
Now
answer.
the differences she's bringing are irrelevant. They're completely irrelevant because the lamastum and lamastum difference. Okay, in one version we follow the literally. In other words, do not know a woman sexually. In the other one, we follow it as we understand that there's a figure of speech involved. When God is saying, "Do not touch a woman," okay, when you touch a woman, your wudu breaks. He means you to touch her sexually. Now the other thing is, when we talked about Joseph knowing Mary, okay, she thinks that it means that Joseph did not know her sexually. My question is, well, who gives you the authority to say that? Because the words literally say he did not know her. Do you see where I'm going from here? Well, of course, because you've got a mental block, somewhere. Does everybody understand where I'm going?
Yes.
Joseph.
What gave her the reason to?
Right. So Joseph did not know Mary. She says that he did not know her sexually. What gives her the authority to say that?
Her own
Because
interpretation.
literally saying he did not know her. To
Her
know
own agenda, try that.
literally does not mean to sexually know somebody. To know here means to have knowledge of somebody. So why does she not take that version over the one she preferred, which is sexually? I'd like an answer for that. Now what was that? قاتل وقتل? What is the surah and what is the verse? Huh? Well, I need to read it.
In front of it. 3, 1, 4, 6.
Oh, you actually told me that.
Oh, time's up.
Go ahead.
Can you please provide the manuscripts for me? In one of the Greek manuscripts it says, Joseph never met Mary in his life. And other manuscripts which says, oh, they did only thing, they knew each other. So I don't have two different Bibles, which gives me the two different impressions. But you've got two different Qurans. Actually, there are
thousands.
You've got two different Qurans. And
No, we haven't.
You've got 100,000.
There's one Quran.
Actually, there are 31 different Arabic
One
Qurans.
Quran.
I'm not going to go
Yeah, they've got a laminated piece of paper on it.
That's the evidence. Okay,
Yeah.
just see the evidence.
Yeah.
All right.
One Quran. Another one you preach out with a false one.
So, can you just tell me, people who follow the Salah reading, do they do voodoo? Do they do voodoo? So, do they do voodoo after they do handshake, or they do voodoo after they have sex? There are 1.8 billion Muslims. So, voodoo is haram in Islam. 1.8 billion Muslims. Application is different.
Billion.
Application
Billion.
is different.
1.8 billion. Get it into your thick head.
Not million.
Be nice.
Billion.
Be nice.
Get into your head. This is my part.
I am amazed that it's still, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes we've been debating here. No answer to my questions.
You mean the one about the Matthew zombie?
Why? Look at that. Make you feel self good.
There is no answer to my questions.
So everyone's just gonna ask unanswered questions.
There is no answer to question for the Surah 115, 116. There is no answer to my questions regarding the Hajj. In some
1.8 billion Muslims have answered your question. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Allahu Akbar. Do you understand? Lovely. Subhanallah. Lovely.
By Islam, practice that. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Amazing.
Can you please respond to Surah 5 verse 6? Can you please?
It means the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same single text. So when they talk about two different texts, this is something that I emphasized. For the last 4 examples I went with her, she would never learn.
And the other thing is, if she
We
knew
will go
Arabic,
through every 71 examples that we have and demonstrate to you
This is the
they're
original
from the
manuscript.
same
My time
text.
it's my time still after 2 more seconds. Even though Muslim's brother tried to help him, he's just taking my seconds.
قاتل معه وقتل معه means exactly the same thing. Again, she's proved my point. There is no meaning and difference. قاتل معه ربيون وكثير وقتل معه ربيون كثير means exactly
They're not
the
mutually
same.
exclusive.
They're not mutually exclusive. They're not. That's
Can
right.
you just tell me
So
why
this-
it is not the case for you?
Can you speak Arabic?
Many prophets fought,
Can you speak
and
Arabic?
also it can be many prophets were killed. I mean, you shouldn't bring that up though.
It could be even kiss. It could even be elephant. It could be lots of other
Yeah,
things.
especially when you don't know Arabic. Yeah.
Especially when you don't know Arabic. You gotta speak Arabic.
With your zero knowledge of Arabic language, it could be an elephant.
It could be.
Where
It
is
could be a
that?
tree.
Where's that?
If people like yourself,
Yes,
zero
uneducated.
knowledge of Arabic language,
Exactly.
read the Quranic text, so you could read another
Thank you.
Qatala here, but it can be kutila without
Yeah.
the vowels.
Has been said. It could be before. It could be lots of other things.
Really,
So,
I challenge you to provide
I would-
an
I would,
Arabic scholar who's not a Muslim
to him.
who reads an elephant into this verse or a kiss into this verse. I challenge you right now.
I can just
One Arabic scholar on planet Earth that can read this as an elephant.
Awesome.
Brother,
Jay.
I challenge you
her
again
boyfriend.
here. Bring an Arabic scholar on planet Earth who's not a Muslim
Sir,
that can
I'm
read
gonna move from the
within this
conversation
ayah
very soon,
an elephant.
because your brothers, which you told me, especially I think it was your idea, when people
I will kill him.
Well, it's fine, so it
So
doesn't make a
people like
difference.
yourself, why don't we kill you then?
And you were silent.
Why should I listen to you?
Right, he's right.
So a
He's right.
non-Muslim
Shall I pause it again?
like yourself cannot bring
It
it.
is your turn, and I would expect answer to my question.
You hear what I said? I said
I think it's still your
an
turn.
Arabic
You
scholar
paused it. No.
could be Christian,
No, he paused
could
it.
be one of your
All the
misguided
time it was
Christians,
paused. That's
but a scholar,
going.
regardless,
You
bring
can't
something
even
like
Arabic,
it.
and she
Can
become a scholar.
they read into this an elephant?
Why the Muslims? Don't say why the Muslims. All right? Because you got your brother over there. Don't say why the Muslims. You understand? You are a horrible, horrible woman.
Because
You
you can see my
understand?
frustration
Horrible woman.
with distortions, deceptions, and lies
Lies.
of people who
Lies.
have no knowledge of the Arabic language,
Exactly.
and they want to talk about it. You know what? I officially invite you to discuss with me this subject. Every single example. Are you listening?
She's thick.
Are you listening?
She won't listen. She's
Yeah?
talking to
Every single example.
Listen,
Last time I gave her the opportunity, but somehow she managed to walk away
Can
home.
you please shush that I can
No, I'm not
finish
going to
my
shush.
statement?
I want you to listen. I am officially inviting you to this discussion, whereby we will talk about every single thing that you want to talk about on the issue of the preservation of the Quran.
You can't have a debate. You can't have a debate. You can't have a debate.
So
What
I'll
debate
let
do
you
you
know.
have? What debate do you have?
She's willing.
You can't even speak
Let me
Arabic.
know.
What debate do you have? Put your horrible teeth away.
So I'll put forward my challenge. Let's see whether you're willing to engage with someone who is going to debunk your nonsense. Again.
A woman should be seen and not heard. Did you not read that back in the Bible? You should not read that bit in the Bible. A woman should be seen and not heard. A woman should be seen and not heard.
For 1400 years, Muslims make a claim. Muslims make a claim that not even a document in the Quran.
Like she does.
I give
Look
them
at all this. This is what you need.
example. But
You must
I don't think it's
You must hurt. You must have no right. You must hurt to do all that. You must hurt you.
Another love isn't
1.8
just
billion, not 1.8 billion rising. You're in the wrong religion, brother. You're in the wrong religion. You follow people like her. And
Give him time, give him time. Come on, give him time. Give him time. Come on. Give him time, man.
You come.
Jesus loves you.
First of
If you
all,
accept the challenge,
first of all, I'd like to know which
loves
Muslim
you.
scholar
You see what
claimed
you-
that not one dot had changed in the Quran.
See where
Name me
you-
one.
You come here and then
Scholar.
he's gonna get your ass and he's gonna whip it. And he say you're the wrong person, you're believing in the wrong religion. You'll see. You'll see. Wait,
Because as an orthographic
Inshallah.
thing, it wasn't there.
wait and see.
Oh dear me. Dear oh dear.
It's amazing that two original questions, because the original point here was the historical accuracy of the Quran versus the Bible, right? So I mentioned two historical incidents that are recorded in the Bible and nowhere else. One of them carry a blatant contradiction. Jesus was either born after Publius Sulpicius Quirinius was made governor of Judea or of Syria, and the other one says that he was born when Herod was king of Jerusalem. These cannot be mutually